Ah, Hollywood. This was a long time coming. Now, I gotta play the algorithmic game and talk about the thing that the entire internet's talking about is this Hollywood strike and the battle with AI that human beings are so surprised is happening right now. And now you can make an argument that because of diversity training and all of that, that we have actually been welcoming this because when you go to school for a specific creative topic, when the whole point of creativity is to use your own imagination, but then someone tells you else how to be creative, you're basically taking your own creativity away from you, and then you're becoming an AI yourself. So when you see all of these agendas of diversity, which I don't mind diversity, first off, when it comes at the expense of a good script, compelling characters, and good writing, um, then I'm not going to watch the movie because you've already made it clear that the movie's not for me then, and I'm not going to give you, and then you start to see your sales go down and things start to happen. Um, so now that we're seeing that this doesn't work as much as people think it does, because yeah, if you tell me don't watch this movie, then I'm not going to watch the movie. You're just not going to get my money. Um, then the lowers in Hollywood have to suffer, and that's who I'm seeing this as. Is you get the elites in Hollywood, and then you get everybody else, and now they're walking out because of this thing, but they're saying, hey, we already got AI that could write our scripts just as well, if not better than you guys can, and now they're closing the door on this. I feel like this whole thing's been a trap since day one. It's just these things happen very slowly and then people turn on you when you least expect it. You see, that's why I don't trust people anymore nowadays because of this kind of stuff. Because it just takes 1 second for your best friend to stab you in the back. It really does. Even people who you thought were in your corner and on your side, oh, dude, they would. Those are the people you have to worry about the most. Let me tell you that because this is what I'm seeing right now. It's hard. It really is. But this is how these things go. Okay. Human beings have always been tribal. They've always been, let's form secret societies and screw each other over, right? It's just human beings. We're not this compassionate thing that all these movies like to make us think. In fact, the thing that I used to go through as a kid is I used to watch all these movies and I used to think that's how people behave. No one has two sentence long conversations. It's either you benefit each other or you hate each other. That's basically what I've been shown in life. Um, and I just don't expect anything from people anymore, and I expect more from myself. And you know what? That works out pretty good of itself. All right. So that's what I have to say about that. But I am gonna be real. Seeing these people, I don't want to relish in these lowers in Hollywood getting screwed over because I actually feel bad for them because some of them I know are actually very creative and had some really good ideas for some stories, and those are the ones that are actually dealing with the brunt of what's going on right now. And I actually am pulling for those guys. But what else can I say? How do we get out of this and how do we solve it? Because we know what the problem is. We know that this has been going on for such a long time. Um, how do we solve it? I think the problem is you're asking Hollywood to change when Hollywood's already made up its mind. Hollywood is already the plan's in motion. You're not needed as much anymore. And when you're not needed, people tend to toss you aside. That's just kind of how things go. And I apologize. I think that I'm glad that at an early age I was kind of excluded from a lot of things because now I'm just kind of used to it and it's enabled me to be very self-reliant and self-sufficient to the point where I take things into my own hands. I don't wait for someone else to make anything better for me. I go out and I make things better for me. And you know what? It has served me quite a bit because I'm not even relying on people to give me reliable information anymore. So, welcome to the club. Now, what I can do is I could tell y'all what you can do is don't try to be part of Hollywood. The best way to do this and the best way that you can make this happen is if you started forming your own entertainment stuff outside of Hollywood, uncentralized. Plenty of people are doing it. Every YouTuber you probably know is doing that right now, and people like to watch their stuff. Form writing leagues, get a camera out, make your own art, start learning visual effects, start learning music production, start learning everything like that. Okay? Because I like to produce tunes. Now they're not top notch, but at least it's something and they get better every day. I like to make videos, I like to do different things. I like to build stuff. I'm a very big fan of entertainment, blue collar work and computers because those are the things where I can make stuff worth making and maybe one day hit something that is a big hit and then I could become something that starts another Hollywood and then, maybe, you know, replace everybody with AI myself. I, that's that's a joke. But at the end of the day, you got to stop relying on things to change. You got to understand that the way someone's going to run their ship is the way they're going to run their ship. It's not just in Hollywood, but sports, entertainment, everything like that. Every facet you could go through online is is like this, tribalistic, and if you don't like it, you can get out. And you know what I recommend you do? I recommend you leave. I recommend you don't wait for these people to change. They have made up their mind. So what you got to do is you got to go out and you got to go be creative and make your own films. There's a lot of low budget films that tell way better stories than anything else, okay? They make way better stuff and they create something. And I think the days of Hollywood's golden era, because I was watching GoldenEye last night and thinking, wow, this is horrible that it's gone from here to here. And you see the workers get messed up this bad. Um, the best thing you can do is not rely on the CEOs to change. Put in your resignation letters and go build your own company, man. That's the best way you can do it. I know a lot of people think that, oh, I'm just an ordinary person. I can't be a CEO. If you're a CEO of a one-man company, dude, you're doing a good job, man. I mean, it's not as many employees to do, but if you and your friends get together and start making something worth creating, you know what? I think we'd all be better off in every facet of life, not just entertainment. But that's all I got to say about this. That was my solution. And I wish everybody who is getting hurt by this the best. I don't want to make fun of y'all. I don't want to try and laugh at y'all. I really think that everybody has the right to have a fair shot, but there's a way that things should go, and then there's a way that things actually go. And I'm acknowledging what actually goes down. And I'm just telling all these small creators stop relying on Hollywood to fix your problems. They have made up their mind with this stuff, and I don't think there's much going back anymore. Peace out.